Hello everybody, welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky. You joined me over here on the volcano. I was just shooting B-roll earlier for the music notes tips video, and I saw that star down there and I was like, I must be able to get that star. And so I'm going to try, because as I was wandering around, I was in this room and I was like, I've definitely kind of wandered through here before. But what I don't think I've ever done is tried to make active use of these things, because I can make a pathway at least 2 tiles wide over there, and so I wonder, is there a secret path that's just a little bit further over? That would make sense. So star 95. Now, where are we going from here? Because there's not too much left on this island. There's like a key and a star over there, which I've definitely spent some time hunting down. And that is all. So we're going to get out of here, and if my memory serves, most of what's left is either Ice Island or the dark, dangerous, mysterious island to the west. So I think it's probably about time I spent a little bit of time on the Ice Island, just trying to really figure out some of the rooms that I don't think I've given enough time to. And then we'll get back to the big scary island in the southwest side of the map, where there are even bigger mysteries. So, up here in the sky, first of all, can I recognize it off this lot? I think this room I would like to get to, which is Up and Right and Albatross. Let's see what we can do. Straight past all of that. Get out of there, good. And Albatross, not Seagull, as I initially said. You can tell that I just don't have any knowledge of albatrosses. This is not the room I thought it was, I'll be honest. I was looking for that room, but we're here now. So I think I spent some time here recently. Actually, I remember not enjoying this room. How am I going to get... I can't push you there. How am I going to get into that corner where the key is? Because I would need to be able to be pushed upwards, or I would need that piece of wood to be down there somewhere. And even if it were down there, well, let's see if the thought in my brain has any merit a second. So I want that. Does this break the wood, or do I just stop next to it? It's closer. I'm thinking about pushing that wood into that hole, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily the thing I want right now. That's just death. Well, if that guy just wasn't here at all, I can just do that. So that's much simpler and a small piece of progress, which is always welcome. So if we roll back the clock to before I push that piece of wood. If I could get to that lower right corner, which I think I can like this. I need one of these guys pointing upwards at the the purple switch. But I don't love this because if I push the wood along the south wall, it can't get... Oh, wait. Wait. Now it can. Okay, here's my next question. If I do this, that just breaks the wood. I need one more extra friend. But I need to keep them in spots where I can push them, because that's important. Also, now that I think about it, I don't think they can go over that ridge. So what I want right now... Also, I moved the wood block, and I need the wood block to not be there right now. When did you get moved? Not you. Should I just reset this room? I guess I'll just reset this room, right? You go there. That's what I need. Then if I can do that, I need somebody pointing right. I can't get to that gap. Where did I move you from? I need to be able to move them to one space higher than that. Close. But not it. How did I do that the first time? Because I definitely had that set up a minute ago. Unless it was... So if I put them above them, I can do it. God, I hate the 4-track of inputs I can use here. There we go. Okay, so I can push that up, across, cross, cross. I need to... I wish I didn't turn them round. Can I... I can do this, can't I? You send me to that bottom corner. I turn you around. Oh god, how do I leave this space though? Did I need to deactivate you before I go over there? Else I don't have an out. Now I have an out. Oh, but you are still in the way. God damn it. Because now I need to push the wood. There's so many steps to think ahead. Is there any other way for me to get to the left of this space? I don't think there is. I think turning this guy around has been a massive, massive issue for me. When did I... Because you face downwards, which would be fine. It was right then. Okay, that's fine. Then I need you out of the way. It's so much planning for what should be what seems like a relatively simple puzzle. And for all I know, there's a much simpler way of doing things. So I can get out of here. I can get out of here. I can go to the wood. I can push the wood. The wood ends up on the pink switch. And we can get this key. Okay, that screen is done. No idea what I'm missing about this screen, which is interesting. How getting around this place is a small nightmare. That room was the room I was thinking of. So, can we go left and up and left again? No. Let's just move around until we find something we haven't collected on this island then, because we'll find something. Also, keep an eye out for snake eyes. This was the wrong place to come to. This was the one room that was of absolutely no use to me. Nice of those guys to be all set up for my departure. That guy takes you to the big music room. Can I get out of this room to the right? Do I even need to? Shall we just take the flight? See where we end up. Alright. We have a star. I recognize this star because I recognize the big long line of bells that represents a problem. Or rather, the big long line of holes to the bell that represents a problem. So, I wonder if... I have 2 blocks here, a wood block and an ice block. To get over there, I quite possibly need the cape to jump over a hole. But there's also the matter of these spikes, but I could blow over the spikes if I was blown in that direction. So if I was blown to there, I could skip over the spikes. That is definitely not what I want. It's really just trying to determine what thing do I want where, and then how do we set that up? Because there's no point in trying to set up a solution that I don't know the parameters of yet. This guy here, I can't move. I can only change their direction based on who moved through them last, because I can't push them from there. Which might be okay. I also think I have to be the one to ring the bell, because I can't put a tornado in the cell under the bell pointing upwards. That is just a mechanical impossibility. That goes all the way up. This stuff is all just in the way. That guy in particular is annoying. Because if I push this up, it goes all the way to that hole. Now I can fly over there. That's how I got a secret once. And I can fill that up, but that sure doesn't help me. I would like to be able to move... Oh, I can. So this guy is just in the way. But this lets me get this out, kind of. Actually, that's pretty good. That's a lot more freedom of movement of at least that block, which also means I can do this. Ah. Okay, so wood first. Oh, but if I do wood first, I need to move that to that tile before doing wood. Sure. So then this guy's in the way. Okay. That seems pretty good. I just have to figure out now, how do I get myself blown around in this space, which might have to be starting on this ice track, because being on the ice track is the only way I can get myself propelled in a direction by these guys. In fact, this guy here, I can't move them off of that spot. So if I could reorient them to point upwards, perhaps, I might be able to use that to my advantage. But the risk in that is... Ah. No, we're good. Okay, they're pointing up. They're pointing right. I think I'm one guy short, though. Apart from the fact that this guy now currently cannot get out of this space because of a general lack of exit for them. If I was stood here when I blew that guy, That guy can't go in that direction. That's fine. I could do it from there. That won't do, though. I feel like I need to set up what I've set up with that guy on the far right, not on the far right. And I don't know that I love that right now. Because now, this guy is facing the wrong way, which could be a problem. That pushed them over too. I'm worried that I need to do the other half of this puzzle first. So I know I can get the stepping stones in. Did I move something else? Do I have to move a tornado through that guy to get them to face right? And if I do, how on earth do I how did I move this up one? Is a great question. Okay. So I need to push that to there. These guys are all just in the way. So at the moment, Icy guy, or this guy, is facing the wrong direction, and that does not turn him around, which is a problem. Because that turns them around, but then this guy is in the wrong place, which was the whole problem the previous time round. Because I would need 2 guys to blow me over this gap, I think. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I undo through that transition? I can, thank goodness. It's 2 guys on the left. This guy can't be moved. I can only reorient them. That blows me 1 tile directly over, but I can't stand on the spikes to then be blown over to the block. That's basically what I want to happen, but in a more rightwardly direction. I just don't see how. That one guy being stuck there in the center stops me getting somebody else out and having this face the correct direction. Well, hold on. Okay. Also, other thoughts are happening. Even if I had all 3 of them available, if I got pushed upwards and then pushed right by this guy, this guy's going to have to push me down, which I can't do. So there isn't a chain that I can build in this arrangement that I can see that lets me get to where I want to be. Hold on. Maybe that's not what I need. Maybe this is all I need. I was about to panic about the return journey, but they give you that return journey for free. Okay, we got it. I was not all that far off. I just needed to realize I could push the extra one time. That's good. So if I go left and up, I think I can get to the room that I'm imagining. We've done everything there. It's these two elemental crystals that I'm thinking about most. So, this room. This room that was the room that I was thinking about when we came to this island. This room I know that I have not spent any real committed amount of time trying to solve to get those two crystals in the center, which I think would make 12 crystals for each element and thus be all of the crystals, I think. But the real question is, what can I do about any of this right now? I know that I can come in to the level from up here, which is slightly different. I can do this, which seems like a freebie. That seems like a freebie, but that gets this stuck, which is interesting. That breaks that, which then lets this out, which puts me in the same place I was just in. Ah, okay, so walking down this staircase gets me stuck there. I'm not sure where I get kind of a traversable walking route to those two gems. Right here and here. Even if both of those switches are down, being teal and orange, or teal and brown, how do I just walk up to these other things? That seems like the only way I can move that out of there. Which does lower that one. That seems like it would be useful. However, now that that is done, I don't see any arrangement of moves that would allow me to interact with any other part of this level whatsoever. Which is interesting, if true. I don't know if that's like a double bluff and that I need this piece of wood somewhere else. Again, I'm really perplexed about the stopping location to get to that lower row. Also, I feel like this is one of those blocks that I did at some point have out of the way, and now I don't, but I could be entirely imagining that. I would need, like, green switch down. And then I need to move up somewhere along that line. I can get behind this wood. That'll do it. Okay. That must be helpful. Now I wonder if that being available to me to push in the opposing direction, if that is even possible, would be useful. Okay, if the red switch were down on the right hand side, I would be able to do this and walk over. There is another piece of wood. If I push it here, it can't be moved out of that spot. So let's restart now that we have this gate available. And see what we might be able to change. I need to do this to get that out. Did I do that? How did I push it upwards then? Oh, well, green must have not been down for me to push that up. So do I want green to not be up yet? But if green isn't up, I can't get to the right-hand side of the level. So the other thing I can do, interestingly, is this, which would give me an alternate way. I can't get to the left of this, though. At least I don't think I can. But the fact that that is available is interesting. How did I easily push this over earlier? Would it have just been that? That gives me an out. But not really, because now I'm stuck here. This room is so interesting. If that's down, this can't be moved left, which is an interesting juxtaposition. Because it would be really nice if I could get that out to the left to help the situation. I would really, really like to solve this today. So I know how to get the teal. That is quote-unquote simple enough. I know how to get the orange, so long as green is up. There is nothing to do with this. Unless I break that and then... Well, if I break that, I can then bring that out here. So then... we do the shuffle with this. The gemstones are now available-ish. Going left from this tile is my only way to get left. And then I'm stuck on this horizontal line. Which is a problem. So how else could I get into this position? Is a great question. I do this guy first. I can't leave now. There's, oh wait, no, I can. I can do that. But now I can't get out of this spot again. It's like doing the thing on the right has to be the last thing I do. But now I have no way out. I'm so dumbfounded with what I'm doing here. This exact tile leaves me with basically no options. I can do a lap. I don't really understand what this is for. I guess this stops me before the green peg. If the green pegs are down. And I don't know why that would help me. I can't push that up from here. This doesn't help me either. This one still vexes me, and after 40 minutes, I think I need to call it a day. Is there anything else on this island? Apart from, there's a whole room we don't know about. There's these two gems. And a key and a star in the lower left corner that we have not seen today. Alrighty then. For now, that is going to be it. We need to get off this island to do more exploring elsewhere probably. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.